So the first pressure that the business owner and entrepreneur lives with is the pressure of the cash needs for the business. One of the questions that I like to ask business owners early on in our conversations is, do you ever worry about payroll? And every business owner drops their head and says, I think about payroll every day, all of the time. I want to make sure I have enough money in that account to make my payroll. So the cash needs of a business are very important. It's something that we live with every day. Every business needs cash, not only for emergencies like payroll emergencies or other emergencies in the business, but every business needs cash for opportunities. Where do we find money? Where do you find money when an opportunity comes along to buy a new piece of equipment or to maybe start a new line of business? So the cash needs of the business is the first pressure that entrepreneurs live with. The second pressure is the lifestyle pressure that comes along with being a business owner. Now, I don't think this is a bad pressure. I think this is something that's very natural. As business owners, we want to live a lifestyle and to enjoy the fruits of our labor. And so this has to do with the houses that we live in, the neighborhoods that we want to raise our kids in, the private schools that we want our kids to go to, the lake houses, the boats. And I believe that this is really an investment too. Lifestyle can be an investment because listen, our kids are only at home for a little while. And so it costs money to have memories with them. And so we want to take them on vacations. We want to take them to the lake, all of those things. And so that's a pressure that I believe is always at the front of the business owner and the entrepreneur's mind. And then the third pressure that the business owner lives with is this pressure around retirement. How am I going to exit the business? What am I going to do for retirement? Here's what I want you to do. Take a second right now and leave a comment below if you're a business owner and you connect or identify with any one of these three pressures. And be sure to check out my video titled Your Two Businesses to learn more about integrating your business plan with your financial plan. So here's what I've learned. Here's what I've experienced. The first two pressures, the cash needs of the business and the lifestyle pressure, those two pressures get all of the attention of the business owner because they're right in front of their face. They're looking at their bank account every day. They're making plans with their family. But the third pressure, the retirement pressure, or we could say the exit pressure, how am I going to exit this business? That's the pressure that keeps the business owner up at night. That's the one that at 3 a.m. wakes the business owner up. And there's a pit in our stomach going, oh, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? I believe that your financial plan and your business plan must be integrated. And that we need to build a system when we're thinking about the financial world, the business plans. We need to build a system and an approach that it addresses all three pressures and attempts to relieve those pressures so that when there are cash needs for the business, for opportunities or emergencies, we have a place that is efficient and effective to go get that money. Lifestyle, I want you to have more lifestyle, not less. And so we need to really find areas of untapped wealth and places that you might be losing money unknowingly and unnecessarily so that we can either save that money or you can use that money. You can spend it to have more lifestyle. And then third, we have to shore up and come up with an exit plan. You know, the Exit Planning Institute just put out some new statistics. And they say that in their research around the country, they have found that 80% on average of the business owner's net worth is tied up into their business. And so one of the things that we do to ourselves, myself included as a business owner, is we think, well, that third pressure, that retirement pressure, at least I'm building something called a business that'll have value someday and I can sell it. And then that will fund my retirement. Well, Exit Planning Institute also learned in their research that 20% of businesses that list sell. That means 80% of business owners who have, again, 80% of their net worth tied up in the business, and are relying on selling the business to fund their retirement. 80% of those folks do not sell their business. This is heartbreaking. There's ways around this. There's ways to make sure that we are building a business in such a way with principles that we know that we have a much better chance of moving from the 80% of businesses that don't sell to the 20% that do sell. So if you'd like to learn more about how to integrate your financial plan and your business plan and how to relieve the three pressures that we talked about with a system and a process that addresses each, please click on the link right now to apply to become my client. Also, if you like the video, give me a thumbs up, send it to your friends, and as always, subscribe and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified when I post new videos.